Good, everybody's Dre from BackCountry Wrenching, and in today's video we're going to continue working on the DIY camper, getting it ready for the upcoming camping season. In the previous episode we put on a aluminum roof which is going to protect it from any further damage. If you're building a trailer, having a wood roof with rubber paint is just not going to cut it. It may work for a couple of years, but sooner or later the damage is going to show. Now that the roof is done, going to start working on the edging. The whole trailer is going to be put in aluminum angle iron all the way across to protect all the edges. Main reason why is that, like I said, the rubber paint just ain't going to cut it. As you can see right there, you get some delamination already occurring in the wood. The angle iron is going to finish completely seal off the roof and we're going to be good to go. What I need to do is cut these lights off. So I'm going to tackle this. I drilled the top one hole in there, going to fit the angle iron up and then drill the other hole. Learned a lesson a long time ago is don't drill both holes at once, because it's probably going to be a pretty good chance they won't line up afterwards. It's a little bit more extra work, but this ensures that you're not going to have any issues. My piece of angle iron. This metal's pretty thin on the trailer, so I'm gonna go 1/4 inch, 3 sizes smaller. Use my fancy little Titan wrench from Princess Auto and tap socket. We'll run this 1/4 inch in. Could put it on a drill too. I'm not a big fan of running a tap on a drill because when it breaks, you're not very happy. There we go. Fuck. Yeah, remember what I was saying? Now luckily, there's enough material sticking out. I should be able to grab it. Nope. It's the old-fashioned way. Hit it through. Busted it right through. It's in the frame now. Carefully run another tap in there. So if my hole's 1/4 inch, or my bolt size, I go one size bigger. Gives you a little bit of play. So you kind of get an idea of what's going on, except I have no more self-sealing tapping screws, so I'm gonna have to get some more. So I'm gonna continue to work on the body work, but I just wanted to fit this up. Hello, Carmen's. What are you doing? You gonna choose violence? You just want to bite me to get it over with? Is that what you want to do? How you doing? Are you just a chilling in your cat tree? Arr, bite me. Arr, arr, you like to bite. You like to bite. Arr. Attack, attack, Garmins. Why can't you be a nice kitty? Why? Why? Why must you choose violence? Don't roll out now. Such a beautiful day. The snow is melting fast. Time to do some yard cleanup, especially rake around where I split wood. Let's get down into this. This is going to be a short video because I won't be able to get what I need until tomorrow. So we'll do what we can. So basically right now, I'm sitting pretty good. And also we're gonna have a look at these wheel bearings. See if we can tighten them up a little bit. What you guys just seen was a small orbital sander. I've had this sander for probably about 10 years, and you can still buy this. Chicago Pneumatic CP7200S. This thing is friggin' amazing. If you're doing any type of body work, it's got a hook and loop sanding pad on it. Even comes with a change out one, like little small one. I think this is 2-inch, and this is like a 3-inch. I got a swivel on it, adjustable on the back, but if you're doing any type of body work, I highly recommend this. This tool is kick-ass. Let's get some more fiberglass Bondo on there. With being the weekend and Sunday, hardly anything's open, but Princess Auto was open, and they carry the Bondo fiberglass filler. I already used 1 can, but you probably sand about half of it off. Let's get this mixed up, put on, get this body work done. Crack this bad boy open. Got this little putty knife from Princess Auto as well. I used it on the last can. Worked really good. Oh, the fumes worked really good too. Get it out. Come on. Big strand. Need to mix up quite a bit. There we go. There we go. Shut her down. Shut her down. I still got some of the old hardener. Squeeze it all out. Never mind, there's hardly anything left in that one. So, can I get it all out? Nope. Crack open the fresh stuff. There we go. Lots of hardener. About a half hour, 40 minutes. This will be dry to sand. Knead this all up. So we got this fiberglass patch. I'm just going to cover because I don't want to see it afterwards. Got this one down here. We're gonna patch up, fill in those holes. I got a couple holes right there. We're gonna just patch over. Once all that hardens, give it a quick sand. And this is where the fiberglass patch was. That was done previously. I just gave it a coat of fiberglass filler. Kind of fill it in so you won't see it. Once it's sprayed in Raptor liner. All right, just working on this side here, checking the bearings and everything else. I can tell you right now that this thing has never had any grease since it was installed. So I probably put like 5 pumps of grease in there before it started coming out that hole in the side. This one's just set up, so no more play. So I just finished greasing and tightening up the bearing on that axle side. There's no more play in it. I'm gonna come over here, do this side. We're gonna talk about a pet peeve of mine. Pet peeve right here. Working on this fender, had some rust, getting rid of it. This is like some sort of rubberized bed liner. or undercoat. I don't know what the heck it is. I see this stuff come up from time to time, and it is the worst stuff that you can possibly use. That rubberized coating, what happens is, if it starts to rust underneath, it's going to keep rusting underneath and create a big bubble. And before you find it, the damage is already done. If you're lucky, it'll peel off. But sometimes it just sticks on there and the rust just keeps going underneath. It's brutal. Don't buy that stuff. Buy like the Raptor line or something that's sandable. That rubberized crap, if you ever have to deal with it later on, is a complete and total nightmare. That being said, bodywork is done. Put some primer on it. This will be easier to coat, but I think it's going to turn out to be pretty good. We're getting closer. Need to deal with this bearing. It's got some play. Sounds a little dry, but I think we could probably salvage that bearing. I'll hold the hub. We're starting to split. And then I'm going to take my little pry bar here because I got enough. And we're going to pry that out enough. There we go. Spin this out. Okay. The washer stayed in there. I'm gonna pull the washer out. Okay. Comes the washer. There's the bearing. Lots of grease on that bearing still. And we pulled her off. Oh, get in there. And then yeah, that thing's right full of grease now. Slide her back on the hub for now. So I got some wheel bearing grease right here. Gonna scoop some up in my hands. Gonna put it on this bearing. If you had a bearing packer, that'd be so awesome. But this here works good too. We're just gonna pack this thing right full of grease. Make a mess. And then get her in there. Perfect. Put her washer on. You gotta put her nut. So setting up your preload is kind of a fine line. You want like a slight drag, but you also gotta compensate for grease on the bearing. It feels actually really good there. So I think I'm gonna stick, because I got, see it backed off a little bit there. I'm gonna go a little bit tighter. Use my toy hammer. All right, this one's done. No more play. Keep my eye on it anyways. I check temperatures when I'm out and about. I think I'm just gonna get new bearings. I like the way that sounds. Last thing I'm gonna do is solder some wire extensions for the marker lights. I can push them in. Well, if that doesn't suck ass, I don't know what does. Oh, I managed to fish her out and fish new wires in, so it shouldn't be an issue now. Come on. Melt into the cover. Carefully heat shrink these so I don't burn my trailer down. There we go. So let's recap. Bodywork is done, except for the front. We're going to cover the front. Got the electrical wires soldered to make them a little longer. The only problem is on this corner, because it's finished inside, I can't really fish those wires in too far. So I think for the front marker lights, I might have to build something with a 1/8 of an inch spacer, and I can just coil the wires in, make them fit. Won't really notice it, but that's just what I have to do, except worry about a headache later on. That wheel bearing's good. That one's bad. Still gotta cut that hitch off, put the off-road hitch on. Getting lots done, but still got a ways to go, and snow's melting fast. That being said, it's motherfucking beer time. Gonna have a Dino Sour. These are real good. Alright, it's my favorite time of the video. Motherfucking beer time. I love the sour beers. In all honesty, I could probably run that bearing, get a season out of it easy. Why take the risk? Why take the chance? We're going to swap it out, and it's going to be dealt with. It's done. It's time to shut her down. I'm going to relax, probably get a fire going tonight, smoke a cigar, take it easy tomorrow, my last day off, get ready for work, and yeah, next set of days off, we got some more to accomplish. I'd like to get all this finished and ready into the painting stage. That's the goal on my next set of days off. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.